Hi everyone, I'm back again. So I'm on to now technique number 3 using glossy cardstock. So glossy cardstock looks like this. Okay, and we are going on to make what's called crayon resist, which is, do you see how you've got like white bits in there? So that's what crayon resist is. So I have gone ahead and pre-stamped my cardstock to begin with because it takes quite a long time for it to dry. Excuse the bits on the back there, that's from our two previous techniques, which were the polished stone and the baby wipe swipe technique. Alright, so this technique involves using just a plain old white crayon. All you're going to do is just start drawing onto here, wherever you think you might like to have a little bit of white. You do have to do it fairly hard because otherwise it doesn't seem to work so well. So I am just going to go ahead . Alright, so I'm happy with that now. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use our brayer. Excuse the fact this one looks kind of pink. Funnily enough, I did this card last with it and it does tend to stain the brayer, but all you do is you just take it off here and you pull out the middle bit and you just wash it. So that pink won't come off it now. And then just pop it back into there on each side. When you buy the brayers, they actually come in a little pack like this, and you get 2 handles and 4 actual brayer parts. So they are fairly long lasting and hard wearing, even though they are sort of like quite, they feel delicate. That's the only way I can describe it. Okay, so to get this graduated effect that I've got on here, I'm going to use 3 different colours. So I am going to use these 3 colours in the hope that they work, because I haven't tried these 3 colours together for a while. And all you do, so when you ink up your brayer, you have to keep going round and round and round. If you just do that, all it's doing is inking between there and there, because that's the only bits that will touch the ink pad. So just keep going round and round and round and round. And then we go. So it doesn't matter which direction you go in, just go for it. And if you just go round and round and round and round, eventually it will start to ink up. So it is actually a remarkably light blue, that. Okay, well that's the soft sky. You can sort of see it a little bit, maybe if I move it next to something that's white. Then we move on to the next colour. Because we're going from the lightest colour to the darkest colour, you don't need to be cleaning your brayer off before you move on to the next colour, just so long as you are going with that direction. So lightest colour to the darkest colour. And this is the next one. Gee, I hope this is going to work. And the last one is Tempting Turquoise. So this is the darkest colour. So let's just turn it round. And you can kind of see with this darkest colour that it is actually, the white bits are really popping out with it. I'm just going to move it up a bit. There we go. Might just add a wee bit more extra colour to there, but it still looks graduated. And you see how blue my brayer looks now? I'll wash it and it'll now be a slightly purple colour probably. But at that point then, grab yourself a tissue and just, sorry if it's making the camera wobble a bit, just buff it off, and you can see how where you've put the crayon in, it's now resisting it. And it also makes it nice and shiny. So then you have a nice shiny card. And then the way that I've made this card is just to chop this part up, and then I've raised 2 parts and the other parts are flat. just gives it a bit of an interest. Sending you sunshine. So I'm sending all my downline sunshine today. And we've even got it outside, so that's a bonus. All right, well, I shall turn it off and on to the next video.